All right, hello South Texas. I hope your day is going well here. You know, we're starting off with pretty nice conditions outside, and I say that even though it's cloudy and a little drizzly in some spots, it's not too hot. Temperatures have stayed down a little bit as we've made our way throughout this morning, and they're expected not to get too high, at least over the next few hours. But as we head into this afternoon, we will end up getting a little bit more sunshine, and that should help the temperatures rise a little bit more. Also, that little bit of drizzle that we have out there, that is still expected to go away here as we make our way throughout these next few hours. So I'm getting everything squared away here on Facebook. I want to make sure that I can answer some of your questions that you may have. Also going to share this Facebook Live to my professional page. If you don't follow me on Facebook, Meteorologist Andrew Wilson. You can also find all sorts of other updates there as well beyond just these Facebook Lives. So let's go ahead and jump into things. Again, we're seeing a little bit in the way of mold out there at a medium level, ragweed at a medium level. I see a few people saying hello, good morning to all of you. Some people saying hopefully it will be a little bit cooler next week. There is good news. There will be cooler weather headed in. We'll see a cold front is not 60 degrees. It's more like 50, someone's saying. Where's the cold front coming in? That's what Martin wants to know. It's going to be coming in by the time we head into the early part of the week. So it's not here yet. It's going to be arriving more into Monday morning. Ragweed's in the air, and that is correct. Ragweed at a medium level. If you watch these lives, you've heard me say before, ragweed, that's what gets me. Whenever it's in the air, I end up having a little bit of allergies myself. So, northwest San Antonio, 73 degrees. There's a little bit of drizzle out there for some areas. You'll notice that. That's the rotating traffic cam below me. You see 410 at Fredericksburg, not really dealing with much, but there is a little bit of rain in other spots, making for damp roads. Be sure to drive safely out there if you're headed out. That's the whole reason why I have this looping traffic cam on, to let you know the parts of the city that are seeing rain, because you're going to notice that rain not really showing up on radar very well. We did have a little bit of fog earlier. Much of that has kind of mixed out of the atmosphere. That fog was mainly east of I-35 and along I-10 and north. That's where we had dense fog advisories this morning for Gonzales and Lavaca counties. That dense fog advisory has now expired. So, again, not seeing the rain on the radar. Why is that? Because some of us are seeing rain. You can see how some of the roads are wet. Well, the rain is just, it's because it's so low level and it's such a little bit of drizzle that it's not being seen by the radar. We're not getting any returns for it. So that lets you know that's why we're not seeing anything in the way of rain on the radar there, guys. But, you know, we are seeing a little bit here and there as we head into this afternoon, though. Remember, I don't expect us to see anything. That little bit of drizzle will go away, and this thick cloud cover will also break up nicely. We'll be left with more of a partly cloudy to mostly clear sky by the time we get closer to sunset. So here's the temperature, 70, lower 70s in the hill country, mid 70s when you get along the I-35 corridor and down towards really southern portions of South Texas, Cotulla, George West, Beeville. They're already in the 80s. Remember, temperatures rise to the mid-80s by the time we get to 1:30. That's when the cloud cover really breaks up. You see that on future clouds and radar. Temperatures eventually rising all the way up to 91 in San Antonio, and it's going to be nice, warm, and remember, mostly clear to partly cloudy sky. Marvin says hello from New Braunfels. Marvin, hello to you as well. I hope you're doing well today. We make our way into tonight. Notice the cloud cover building back in. We're going to have a slim chance for a few little periods of drizzle tomorrow morning as well. We may deal with this again. A lot of fog, a lot of cloud cover. That's how Sunday begins, much like how today began. And just like how today is going to shape up, tomorrow we'll see that cloud cover break up. It's going to take a little bit longer to break up tomorrow, but we're still going to see temperatures rise to the low to mid 90s, maybe even upper 90s in a few spots. It is going to be a lot of sunshine for the latter part of the afternoon, hot, and it is going to be also a very summer-like kind of day. That will not last long, though. Here's Monday at 10:30 a.m. Guys, I was talking to y'all about a cold front. There it is. You see that kind of line of shower activity? That's the cold front passing through the region, sparking up a few showers, just about a 20 to 30% chance for rain on Monday. Notice behind the front, up in Fredericksburg, Kerrville, we got 60s, Bernie's in the 60s. ahead of the front. Beeville at 80, George West at 77, 76 in Cotulla. You know, we're only going to rise in San Antonio on Monday to about 80 degrees after that front passes through. So we have some much cooler weather that's going to be heading into our region here as we head into the beginning of this next week. It seems like my graphic system has kind of frozen on me a little bit. I'm going to see if I can get control back here. There we go. Anyway, here's a look at your rainfall forecast as we head throughout the next 7 days. Notice we're not expecting a lot of rain. We're expecting anywhere from a quarter of an inch or less, and it looks like my graphic system just decided to turn off on me. So I'm bringing that back up, guys, but again, looks like less than a quarter of an inch expected across our region. I'm pulling back up the graphic system, so just stick with me. Again, these are all live. You know, we do these live. It's not just some recording that y'all are seeing later on. So sometimes if there's a little bit of a graphics issue, you may see that happen. Going to answer a few questions here. Hello from the Medical Center from George. Hello to you, George. I see hello from Petranco and 1604. Good morning. Good morning. I see a lot of good mornings. Man, y'all are having a great Saturday. I am too. You know, we've got college football on Ken's 5 today. That's going to be Mississippi State versus LSU. I am a Mississippi State grad, so I wore the maroon today. I got nothing against LSU fans, but, you know, I got to pull for my Bulldogs. You know, there's a lot of big games today, so I hope that y'all can, you know, with the people in your household, come together with them and, you know, have some family time. Of course, you know, we're all still trying to practice that social distancing. We got to wear those masks, but I hope that y'all can safely celebrate some college football return today as we continue to deal with this COVID-19 situation this year. So I got everything back up here. Let's go ahead and get right back into weather. So that cold front moving through Monday morning. Remember, Monday morning. We're going to get a little bit of shower activity from that, but not much. Maybe a trace to about a quarter of an inch of rain at most. Much of the region makes it through the next 7 days without a drop of rain. Very dry conditions expected here over the next 7 days. Here's a look at how much rain we've seen so far in September. The average at 2.54 by this time of the month. September 2020, well, we're above it. We have had a good amount of rainfall, especially at the beginning of the month. That first week, we had some good showers move through, but we're still behind for the year. The annual average at this time of year should be up to nearly 23.48 inches. It should nearly be 23.5 inches, but we're all the way back at 18.19. You know, we're more than 5 inches behind here. We need rainfall. We just hope we don't get it all at once. We don't want all the rain at once. Speaking of lots of rain, tropical systems usually do that. What's going on in the tropics? Well, no chance for development over the next 5 days. It is quiet out there. Beyond 5 days, some models are hinting at some activity possible in the Western Caribbean and the Southern Gulf. We'll have to watch that closely, but that it would be an area where tropical development is more likely when we move into the month of October. But it's still too early to be much of a concern, and obviously no chance for development there over the next 5 days. So here's your 7-day forecast, showing us that we have highs in the 90s this weekend, very warm, and then you see that 20% chance for showers and storms on Monday, mainly in the morning hours. As we head into the afternoon, that front will have passed through. Notice the low Monday, 71 when you wake up, 80 for the high. And then on Tuesday, 58, 80. The temperatures really go down overnight there as we get a clearing in the sky. The winds will still be a little bit breezy, but there's an old saying in weather, and it's calm winds, clear skies, cool nights. So we got the clear sky thing. It's still going to be a little bit breezy overnight, Monday into Tuesday, though. Notice those winds, by the way. North winds at about 15 to 25 miles per hour. We may have gusts even higher. It's going to be very windy after that front passes on Monday. Making our way from Tuesday all the way through Friday, lots of sunshine in the forecast. We're going to have lows in the 50s to 60s, highs rising up into the 70s, or rising into the 80s, excuse me. It's going to be very much on the on the comfortable side. It's going to be nice to have some more comfortable conditions compared to the warm weather we have this weekend, where highs are rising into the 90s each day. So let's look beyond the 7-day forecast. I love showing this from day 8 through day 14. What can we expect? Well, it's looking like a little bit of below average rainfall for our area, but also the below average temperatures continue. I'm bumping it back to the 7-day forecast for good reason here. Notice the average for this time of year, 87. That's in the top right corner of your screen. That's the high. The average low is 66. So we are going to see these temperatures get below average for a little bit, and it looks like day 8 through day 14, that could continue to be the trend. Now let's bump things up to our neighbors. If you're traveling across the Lone Star State today, maybe you're headed out to some of those football games that are going on, college football back, of course. Temperatures rising into the 90s today for much of our neighbors, lots of sunshine. And then you see for Sunday and Monday, a little bit breezy in Amarillo. That's because they get the front first on Sunday, really into the afternoon. And you see, look at all the areas that get pretty breezy on Monday. That's from that front moving through, making the wind pick up a little bit here and there. Texas State Park forecast for Sunday. If you wanted to head out and enjoy the warm weather tomorrow before the cold front arrives Monday, tomorrow will be a great day to check out some of our Texas State parks. Should get a little bit more sunshine in the afternoon compared to what we have in the morning. Great weather for swimming. I've mentioned a lot of these great parks have great swimming holes. Remember, though, some of these parks require reservations, and you need to make sure you wear a mask. I don't think you have to wear them outside, but when you're in facilities at these state parks, they do require you to wear a mask. So I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday. Remember, we're going to continue to see some of this drizzle out here over the next couple of hours. But as we head into this afternoon, we're going to see a little bit more in the way of sunshine compared to this cloud cover, and it should be a fairly nice day outside. Just got to get through these next few hours. This cloud cover will eventually break up, and we'll be left with a little more sunshine. So guys, I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. We'll keep you updated on everything right here at KENS 5. Remember, we've got the game on, LSU versus Mississippi State on KENS 5 CBS at 2:30. I'll be watching myself. So be sure to tune in for that, and I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday. Don't forget, KENS 5 Eyewitness News is on tonight. It may get delayed, and we may not be on, depending on how long the game goes, for the 5 o'clock, but I'm sure we'll be on for the 6 and the 10 tonight. And then, of course, I'll have another update tomorrow morning. So, have a great Saturday. Have a great Sunday if I miss out on you all tomorrow. And we'll keep you updated on everything throughout this weekend and this next week right here at KENS 5.